Hello my friends, welcome. I'm here in my studio where I recorded some of the music that a few of you might know. And I was feeling like wanting to share whatever understanding I gathered in this last 35 years of practice about what is meditation. And hopefully demystify a little bit this big word, especially for those of you that haven't yet practiced it. I will eventually I will first of all present several videos, and the first few will be about creating a common language and understanding of what we're talking about, an understanding of what meditation is. And then I will start tagging on to the videos short guided meditation that you can do at home, where we can practice and put into practice whatever we have been learning. And also please feel free to write to me. There is an email here below in the description of the video. Write to me any question you might have, any doubt, anything. Just write to me, and when I feel it's appropriate for the video that I'm preparing, I might answer to that, or I might answer to you in private. So to start, I would recommend to find a quiet place in your bedroom or anywhere you know you will not be disturbed for a few minutes, maybe out in nature. And just start by sitting comfortably and closing your eyes. When you close your eyes, you will start witnessing an inner space that I call also the inner body. And in this inner space, we might become aware of body sensations. We might become aware of sounds, especially when our eyes are closed. We might become aware of feelings or emotions. And above all, we'll become aware of thoughts. So the thinking process, the thinking mind, takes quite a big chunk of that space. Or if you're lucky, maybe you have a very quiet mind, and then you will be able to rest in the space between thoughts, longer spaces, more. But for most of us, the thinking mind is quite busy, and so that is a lot of what we'll be witnessing in the beginning especially. So let's say you're sitting there with your eyes closed, and you might become aware of your breath, of all body sensation. And I invite you to just rest into that space, okay? For as long as you can, as long as it feels comfortable. At a certain point, you might notice that, whoa, I was thinking, I was lost in a train of thought, Whatever that might have started, like you're sitting there and suddenly you go like, what shall I have for breakfast afterwards? And then you go like, and then after breakfast, don't forget, you have to meet that guy about that project, and and before you know it, you went all the way to Kathmandu and back, right? So in the moment you become aware that you're thinking, the thinking stops, and that's a beautiful thing. Because the same energy that feeds the thinking process, you could call it awareness, it's suddenly noticing. And so we are removing that energy from the thinking process, and you are back in the present moment. The present moment is where we want to be, okay? So we could say that meditation is a process of watching and witnessing anything that arises within consciousness. Anything that you find and you observe in this inner body or inner space. The correct attitude also is a watching without any judgment. So we want to watch pretty much like a scientist would do. You know, when a scientist looks into the microscope and he doesn't say, oh, this cell should not be there or that cell should be here instead. No, it's just observing what is. With that same attitude that Buddha used to call choiceless awareness, being aware without choosing. With that same attitude, we watch anything that arises in this inner space. This is the simple and the cleanest beginning to sit and to explore what meditation is. And then I will add much more in the next videos. So feel free to write to me if you have any questions, and stay tuned for more on the topic. Okay. Thank you for coming.